Hey guys, Systems 3. Today we're talking about combination / elimination.
Yep. And it's just as it sounds. If you eliminate something, it's gone.
So what we're doing is we're going to go through these 5 steps. The first thing you're going to do is choose which variable you want to eliminate. The second thing you're going to do, so meaning if I want to get rid of the x's, I want to figure out a way that if I add them together, combine them, that they will go away, that they will equal 0.
Right.
The second thing you're going to do is rewrite one equation so that the variables you wish to eliminate have opposite coefficients. Which ultimately, that's really part of step 1,
Right.
but I bulleted out.
Remember, the coefficient is what's in front of the variable. Step 3, combine, which means add the equations together to eliminate one variable. Step 4, solve the equation with the remaining variable. So if x is left, solve for y, or vice versa.
And at this point, step 4, things are going to look really familiar. You're either going to have x equals a number where you can plug it back in. You're going to have, you may have a mirror image where it's infinitely many. Or you may have a non-true statement where it's a no solution. So let's see how it works.
Oh, and then step 5.
Oh, and then which we already talked about. Plug it back in. So let's look at it. Okay, so here's your first example. 5x minus 6y equals negative 32. Negative 3x minus 6y equals negative 48.
Okay, so these are 2 different equations, just like we've been dealing with. Okay.
So I see that the 6y and 6y are the same. So that's going to be pretty easy to eliminate. However, one is negative, or they're both negative. In order for those, if I were to add them together to equal 0, one has to be positive.
Okay, right, because negative 6 plus a negative 6
is not
it's
0.
Negative 12.
Right.
It looks like it would be 0.
Right.
Okay.
But I want it to be 0.
Okay.
So I need to figure out how to change one or both of these equations so that those negative 6's are opposites, so that one has negative, one has positive.
Okay, so you need to take 1 from a negative and make it into a positive. So times
negative 1 would change that. So let's multiply that bottom equation by negative 1.
Could I do the top one?
You could if you wanted to.
Awesome.
But I chose the bottom one so I could get rid of all those negatives.
I agreed.
Okay, so we're going to multiply by negative 1. Rewrite everything. So the top equation is still the same. Nothing changed. That bottom equation now becomes positive 3x plus 6y equals positive 48.
Okay.
My next step is to literally add these 2 equations together, smush them together.
So you add the plus sign and you're going to add them together.
Combine everything together. Okay. So 5x plus 3x is 8x.
Okay, so is this 8x squared?
Nope.
Okay.
Just 8x. Then negative 6y plus 6y is nothing.
Okay.
And then I have negative 32 plus 48, which is going to be 16. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, that's what I got.
All right. So now this looks really simple.
Yeah, we've been doing this since, the beginning.
Day 1. So divide by 8 on both sides, and we have x equals 2.
Okay.
This, again, looks very familiar.
So I'm not done. This
No.
is just the first of several more steps.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? So now I pick one of these, just like we did before. So let's pick the top one because I see no negatives.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
there's the 1. But
less negatives.
Yeah.
Okay? So then I write down 5x minus 6y equals negative 32. Same thing we've been doing. Here's x, plug it in for this.
So take out that x and substitute the 2 in its place.
Oh, substitution. So that's what we have been doing.
Mm-hmm. It's all connected.
You got it.
So 10 minus 6y equals negative 32. And then I'm going to subtract 10 on both sides because those are my like terms. And I have negative 6y equals negative 42. Y equals 7.
Isn't that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she got that by dividing by the coefficient. So our answer is going to be 2, 7. The end.
There it is.
That's our solution.
This is the only thing that we'll read aloud. That's all we're looking for. But you have to do all that work to get there. It's pretty fun once you get it.
Yeah. All right. So, wow, this one, I don't see any coefficients on the variables that are the same.
2, 10, nope.
So I am,
Can we get them to be the
we
same?
can get them the same. So let's eliminate x this time and show them how that works.
Okay.
So if I want those x's to eliminate, I need one to be positive 10, one to be negative 10.
Okay. Well, this one's already positive 10. So let's just leave that.
Yeah, so let's try to make that top one to be negative 10x.
Okay, so if I want it to be a 10, so 2 times
2 times 5 but I want it negative.
There we go.
So times negative 5.
Okay.
So now this whole thing is going to be rewritten as negative 10x. Then negative 5 times negative 5 is negative 25y. And then, oh boy.
Uh-oh.
You want me to go grab the calculator?
Yeah.
I don't think it'll work. I'll get one.
That one doesn't work. Okay. Then you just rewrite the second equation below it. So 10x plus 3y equals 22. Hopefully you guys are yelling at us saying, here's the answer.
Negative, or 110, positive.
110.
Well, duh. Why didn't I
Oh.
know that? Okay.
Well, we're put on the spot, the pressure.
Then we're going to combine these two. So we're smushing them both together to get one
Okay.
equation.
Negative 10x plus 10x,
Nothing.
no more. Negative 25 plus 3y
Negative 22y.
equals,
2, 3, 132. So
Okay.
132.
and I get y alone, divide by the coefficient.
You get y equals negative 6.
Okay,
So now this says y equals.
so I need to find x.
Yes, so I find x by plugging in y.
Okay,
So let's go back to, I don't care which, let's use the bottom one.
sure. We used the top one last time.
Yeah. So 10x minus 3y, but again, we're not using the y here.
Okay,
We're going to plug in negative 6 instead.
so 10x plus 3,
Times negative 6
okay.
is 22.
And again, we got that because this is here, plugged it in for here, and there you go.
So now we have 10x plus negative 18 equals 22. And we just solve for x now.
Keep going, like we've been doing.
So 10x equals 40
Yep,
and divide by the coefficient. So x equals 4. So now we write our answer as 4
x always comes first.
negative 6. That's our solution. Awesome.
Okay,
Okay.
I love this.
I like these two. I think they're real fun.
Okay.
Look at example 3. This is amazing. Look at the y's, guys. One is plus 5y, one is minus 5y.
Yep.
This one's easy. All you do is combine them. They're already set up for you. So we're just going to add them. So 2x plus 6x is 8x.
Nothing here.
They canceled out.
Okay, 17 minus 9.
Oh, I should know that.
Oh no, I should too.
6. 9, 8.
What? 6? Okay, solve it, get it alone. X is 1.
So that's awesome to plug back in.
Yeah.
So let's do the top one. So
Okay.
we'll use that top equation and plug x in where it goes. So 2x plus 5y equals 17. Take out the x and substitute in 1. So we have 2, I almost said 3, plus 5y equals 17. Then again, subtract the 2 because it is a like term with 17. We have 5y equals 15. Divide by 5 and I end up with y equals 3. So my final answer is 1, 3.
Okay.
Let's see what this last one looks like. All right,
Oh, I see two that are very similar. This is awesome.
this is good. So again,
Makes life so much easier.
I have the same number in front of x, one's positive, one's negative.
Yep.
That's my whole goal before I can start. So it's already set up for me. I can combine by adding.
Got it.
So we're going to add those together, and that 20x minus 20x is nothing.
Right?
8y equals 80.
Get your y alone, just like we've been doing. Divide by 8. 80 divided by 8 is 10. Okay, so now I need to find x, right?
You do, yeah. We already have the y value.
Okay, which one do you want to use?
Let's use the top one since there's not a negative in it.
Okay,
So 20x plus 3y equals 20.
plus 3.
But then I'm
Plug in
going to
the
put in
10.
the 10. Yep.
Oh, find x. Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Woo! I don't know what I was thinking there.
So 20x plus 30 equals 20. Subtract 30.
Oh, you think it's okay if we have a negative?
Yeah, I think it's totally fine.
Okay.
20x equals negative 10. Divide by 20. Divide by 20. and you get -1/2, or you could put it as a decimal, -0.5. So my answer is -0.5, 10. The end.
There you go.
So tomorrow,
Yep.
we will practice, and we will see you on the flip side.
Okay. See ya.